Hey, yo, what's the deal? Miss your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag, you know what I mean? Oh, shit. Anyway, as of this recording, it is 5:37 p.m., August 11th, 2026. You know what I mean? This is the first and only video of the day. You know what I mean? I'm fucking exhausted as of this time. Like I said, it's 5:37 right now. You know what I mean? I am exhausted. I had work. You know what I mean? I had a major day at work. You know what I'm saying? A real busy day, a real busy day at the job. You know what I mean? So I just finished eating some pizza. You know what I mean? I'm going to relax. I'm going to relax and chill, baby. I'm going to relax and chill, baby. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I have a lot of things that I want to discuss with this topic because, so I don't know what the fuck is going on with WWE and Dominik Mysterio. You know what I'm saying? I honestly do not know where there is a line in between, his booking in AAA and his booking on the main roster, because it's night and day. You know what I mean? Dominik Mysterio is the AAA Mega Champion, right? But this past Monday, he lost to Dragon Lee. Not only that, but I don't even think he was part of that tournament for AAA to go against Roman Reigns. Which, by the way, I love the way how they utilize in AAA, onto the main roster by doing a tournament, that connects with the main roster. I don't see the other company doing that with New Japan Pro Wrestling, but I digress, right? So, Dominik Mysterio lost against Dragon Lee on Monday night, right? He just lost. Again, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what's the disconnect. Some people said, some people would say, oh, well, remember, he was cursed by Danhausen. I don't think it has something to do with it. I don't think this is a storyline, because it's also being reported that he is frustrated. He's frustrated creatively with WWE's booking and their creative, right? Like, he's frustrated, because, and he does have a case. Think about this, right? Dominik Mysterio at one point was one of the top guys in that company that they was going to push. He's a young guy. He can wrestle. You know what I mean? He's the son of Rey Mysterio, but he could fucking wrestle. Like, he's fucking great. You know what I mean? He didn't need to go to the fucking indies and such. Like, he knew what the fuck he was doing, right? But I don't know. Like, when he was in Judgment Day, he was fucking great. You know what I mean? Once they put him down AAA, he was fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Like, sky was the limit for Dominik Mysterio, right? But I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's frustrated with his creative. I don't know if he had some minced words with Triple H or anybody from creative, but he's in the doghouse. Now, I mean, he's legit in the fucking doghouse. And I don't know, I don't know if he's being punished for maybe going into me. I don't know. Because it's funny how when that report of him being frustrated came out, right, we start to see a lot of, losing from Dominik Mysterio, right? And so it's like, what the fuck is going on? Did he do something backstage? Was it something that WWE didn't like? I don't fucking know. I really don't know. He's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? He clearly is not going any fucking where, right? So he is, he's going to stay in WWE. He's not going to no motherfucking AEW. Like, AEW doesn't know how to use Dominik Mysterio, right? I mean, if this was the case, then, WWE should just keep Dominik Mysterio down in AAA. You know what I mean? Let him be the man there. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, it's a better fit for him down there. But again, I don't know where the line is drawn between Mysterio and WWE. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. But also, this could be Meltzer talking bullshit. You know what I mean? This could be coming from Dave Meltzer. You know what I mean? This could be clearly coming from this motherfucker. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But then again, it could be coming from somebody else. It could have came from False Finish. And you know what? False Finish is, they're legit with their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they said Mysterio's under the belief that he should be booked more serious. And it's true. I'm not going to lie. And it does seem like he is two different people in two different shows. Like in AAA, he is a monster, right? But in WWE, he's like, he's made to look like a fucking chump. And that should not be the case. I mean, listen, when you're the Mega Champion in AAA, right? You should be treated as such. You know what I mean? He was treated down in AAA as such, right? But for some reason, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if he went to his father or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? I legit do not fucking know, and we will never know. You know what I mean? We clearly would not. We clearly would never know what the fuck really happened between Dominik and WWE. I'm sorry, with WWE Creative. You know what I mean? We will never know. We will never know. But I do believe he's going to come out this funk at some point. You know what I mean? Maybe he's being punished, for probably going to, going to the dirt sheets and telling them stuff. I don't know. But the man ain't going nowhere. And for you AEW fags, you think that he's going to want out to go to AEW? You think he's going to get pushed better in AEW than the WWE? I don't fucking think so. I don't think so. Anyway, guys, I'm about to be out. I'm going to holler at you mañana. You know what I mean? I'm going to definitely check you. I'm going to take care of some stuff right now as we speak. And I'm going to see y'all. Peace.